It's either you lose family or you lose your wife.
I wanted to know when I was born, what did you want for me?
The best in everything.
I'm at my best.
I mean, every parent wants the best for their child. Firstly, I'm laughing at the way that you said it. That's number one. But secondly, it's like, oh, duh. You know what I mean? Every parent wants the best. But like, I think it's gonna answer the question of why does she not want to let go of the son. It's probably gonna be something so ridiculous. It's gonna be like, Mom, seriously, just let go.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Too much attachment, bro. Sounds like African mom, though.
Yes.
And I'm doing my best, and Falasha's helping me become that. And she's giving me the potential and the support to be the best that I can be. And I feel like you don't see that.
You always say you want the best. So when you say that, that means that I'm not the best for Chris.
The best I want for him is him alone. It's not you included.
Leave my kid the fuck alone, bitch. Yo, stay away from this kid. This mom is gonna do some voodoo shit on you. Telling you.
Does this mom not want this kid to be married? I'm guessing. She doesn't want him to have kids.
No, she does. But that person needs to come from her. For example, church, neighbor's lady's daughter, or a friend's daughter.
Okay.
That's where this is going.
Do you feel like it's gonna be different if that's the case? She's not gonna smother him like this.
If this lady can choose who her son marries, this is not gonna be an issue. Unless if it's a money issue. I don't want you in the picture because I want my son's money. You're just a whore who's just here to take my son's money.
Babe, let me talk to my mom.
I'm gonna go, because like I said, this is not about me.
I asked you what it was that you wanted from me, and you said you wanted me to be at my best. Falasha helps me be at my best. And I know you don't see that, but I can't fight for your approval anymore.
And also, she doesn't have to see that. A parent or a sane parent needs to make sure that their kid is happy, safe.
Yeah.
That's it. Agalambi. He's not being abused. He's not financially going on just a hole. You know, even that is it's none of your business, to be honest. But you can help as a parent and say, yo, I think maybe if you can do these steps and try this and try that, maybe that could help your situation.
Yeah.
Right?
It stops being your business as soon as they have
They hit 18. It's done. It's because it's your mom, bro. That's why you're seeking approval, and I understand. But at the same time, it's insane how she's looking at the shit.
You know?
Falasha's gonna become my number one woman, and you're always gonna be my mother. That no one can take that away from you, Mom. And I just need you to know that I'm not just gonna dash you away or leave you in the cold. I would never do that to you. You're my mom. You're my mom and my dad. You've been there for me from beginning to now, but I need you to let me go, Mom, so I could flourish, so I can grow. This is gonna be a change and a start to something great. And I really wanted you to support me. And for you to hold out on that, it hurts, Mom, you know? I'm fighting for your blessing, and you're like holding it over my head. Because we both know how powerful that blessing is.
Why should I say go ahead and do it while a little something is left?
What's a little something?
You have to give me that respect, the way that you talk.
You have to figure that out, because I did my part in letting you know that.
Yes, but I'm not ready today as we're sitting down here. I'm not ready yet.
And whose problem is that? She's saying, well, there's a little part, just a particle, just a smidget, just a very tiny detail that you left that regards disrespect or respect. And my boy is saying, well, that's your problem, basically, because that's something you should deal with in terms of like forgive me or forgive whatever. I don't know why is that a factor when it comes to him moving on and having a partner. Let's start there. I don't know why that is a problem, but somehow it's a problem. My question is, if your mom doesn't like your partner and it's to a point where it's toxic to your partner,
Yeah.
so it's like you need to choose. Doesn't matter who's wrong. Who are you choosing? You love your partner and you guys are planning on getting married.
Yeah.
And all those things. But your mom is like, that nigga. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. That. She's evil. She's that. What are you doing in that situation?
On what basis are they evil?
It doesn't matter. It's your mom.
No.
If your mom says something, it doesn't matter what's the reason. As soon as your parent says, I don't like this person, they don't need to have a reason, to be honest.
They don't.
Not really. It's not going to make the decision easier, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
The fact that you know the reason. It's a fucked up thing. I know.
I guess
don't
it's
need to
just,
know, I mean.
it's just they deal with it then, I guess, because I'm trying to have a family at some point.
Facts. But the more you're trying to force that and trying to force your mom's relationship with you putting your partner in probably harm's way.
Yeah.
So it's like now your partner might die. Your kids might die. She might be pregnant and then your mom is like, no, I don't care about this, or whatever the case is.
I guess you just have to make that tough decision of just owning it.
You have to. That's what I'm saying. It's either you break up with this
You
person
just disown your parents,
or you just move
yeah.
on with your life.
Yeah, because there's a difference between not liking someone based off of the qualities that you see in them. That you're like, no man, they're not really fit for you in the terms of the qualities. You know, they don't respect you as much as I would imagine someone who's going to be your potential wife would respect you.
Mistreating
They
you.
mistreat you. Even if I'm failing to acknowledge that on your part as a parent, but you've at least given me some sort of a sense in the dynamic of the relationship that you see from the outside looking in. You know what I mean? And maybe sometime later I can ponder on that and be like, oh wait, my mom actually did mention that and I ignored it. You know? But on the basis, that's why I was asking, on what basis? So if there's no valid thing for me, at least, even though I'm not in that situation specifically, I feel like it would be just difficult for me to kind of like, I guess, negotiate that, you know, and be like, okay, cool. I'll just be like, Yazid, because I'm just going to remove my partner from this kind of environment and move on, I guess. You know, I don't know.
I think the question to you fellas, who are you choosing? Because I think it's a matter of choosing. I feel like parents makes this situation, they really make these situations very difficult. Because now it's like you need to choose. It's like, you know, who's my number one woman? That's my mom. That's not even a woman. That's my mom.
Yeah.
It got nothing to do with who am I putting first or not. That's just my mom. And that's just my wife. That's simple as that.
And also,
it's
how
that
long
simple.
are you going to keep putting first?
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
like-
No one should go first. You're my mom. There's no one like that in my life. And you're my girlfriend. There's nothing like that in my life. Move on. It's that simple. This is childish, you know? And also, this comes from your father neglecting your mom, to be fair, you know? Your father left your mom, it sounds like, right? Left your mom, and now your mom is just raising you like her own man.
You know?
Because this makes no sense otherwise. It's either you lose family or you lose your wife or potential wife.
Because Nakwana now, she can only begazela that situation so much.
I'm saying.
You know?
I'm out.
Whew. That was that was 2 minutes of just heavy. It was heavy.
Yeah, it's too